What is up, y'all?
Hello.
Oh, wow, look at everybody in here. Guy,
Wow.
Russ, Teresa. I know Russ is here.
We met a Kelly Guy.
Ed's in the house. Franda, I haven't seen your name in a long time.
Russell, hello.
Russ,
Yeah,
Nick
hey,
Bustle's
Franda.
here.
Griff.
Yeah. I heard your smart ass comment, Nick. Yeah, they're with the Dalton knives and they're right. All right.
But he was like, it's all coming. He's like, it's all.
So, I mean, I've got a Dalton. I've got a Dalton right here. Here's my Dalton. But I actually had to buy.
It's covered.
The second one I had to buy. This is covered in grease, yeah.
You didn't have to buy that.
I bought two of them.
Did he get his book?
No, it goes up tomorrow. You know, so I talked to John today. So, yeah, finally got mine. Hey, she asked. What's up, Grifter? Watch the fall of Minneapolis documentary today. Fall of Minneapolis. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Hey, Karen.
Ma's in the house. What up, Ma?
Hello.
Hey, Mom, I think we're going to fly to Boston. We're not going to drive. So, plan on that. And I'll be talking to you about plane tickets here in the next couple of days. And for the rest of y'all, we're going to be in Boston from like December 28th to January 4th. So that's the window. Our two oldest live up there. We want to kind of go see them for holidays. We're taking Mom with us. Sounds like Mel's aunt might go now. Her Aunt Lee, a little bit, is going to go if she wants to go. And her boyfriend, they're more than welcome. And so we will be in Boston if any of you mass holes up there want to get together while we're in town. So,
yeah. I just learned that we go to Boston, which I've been to before, been through that area.
We've been there. No, we've been there.
I drive to
Remember?
New York.
They don't have any public
Jersey.
restrooms.
No, they don't.
Meatloaf.
I didn't know New York hit the East Coast.
You really shouldn't say shit like that out loud. Like, I mean, really, that's.
Listen, Americans are known for bad geography.
Not in their own country, usually.
Yes, well, we are known for.
What up, Toto? You're known for it. You're especially known for it. Yeah. She's like, I didn't know New York was on the coast. I'm like,
I thought it was up by the Great Lakes. I mean, I've been there, but no, reached all the way.
Anyway, Maureen in the house. What's up? Nick, no, I don't want to go to Boston at all. I want to go see my kids. I don't give a shit about Boston. Only reason I'm going to Boston.
That's the only reason we're going.
There's one reason besides seeing my kids.
Yes.
The only reason that I want to go there is I want to go to the Green Dragon Tavern. That's it. Maybe down to the Common, but to the tavern for sure. I'll get me a picture under it. That's all I'm looking for.
Have a drink. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just want to go to the tavern. So, and I'm glad you guys are all liking it, the new book. If you ordered signed copies, they're all shipped. All of them are on their way to you. And I can't influence the post office. So it's all of them. As long as Mel doesn't drive, you should be okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let Mel drive in Massachusetts. Not happening. Nah, no. Yeah, Nick, there's a lot of cool history. What are you acting like that for?
I mean, I could. Yeah, no, I don't want to drive.
Well, I am renting a car, and I always buy the rental insurance, so that way I can walk around and throw a steering wheel on the counter and walk out. There's nothing to do to me. Because, I never know what might happen to a rental car, so I always buy the insurance. People say it's a waste of money.
It's not. It's not.
It's not that one time you need it.
Walk in with a steering wheel and be like,
yeah. I mean, I know somebody that was in another country that literally did walk in with the steering wheel, laid it on the counter, and told them where the rest of it was scattered. And they walked out. There's like,
insurance.
Okay. He's like, yeah, the rest of it, you'll find it. It's everywhere.
Did I spill Sarah or Sarge's drink? I did.
Spilled Sarge's. Well, let's not get a hold. There's still
somebody.
Love the new book. Yeah, we're not. Paul Hal, too cold for my butt. We're not going to talk spoilers yet because some people haven't got there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's cool history up there. But the people that are there now fucked that place up so bad. It's hard to imagine that was the seat of rebellion back in the day. That's what started this country. And look at the shit that they have succumbed to now. No, I wouldn't fucking live under that kind of horse shit.
That's too crowded. Hey, Christy.
Checking out Joe's radio classes next week. Sweet.
See you Saturday.
Yeah, Dropkick Murphys. Another good reason to go to Boston.
And Guy, Saturday, hopefully.
Oh, that's right. We are. Because, Friday, Saturday's the library
That.
thing. Man,
yeah,
I keep forgetting.
We have the library. He's got the book signing at the library.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to get some books from Walt, so I'll have a few Walt books. Not many. Yeah. Not many at all. So let's see. I got two PayPal confirmations at the same time for my signed copy that's coming in the mail. Does that mean it probably does, Patrick? You might be getting two, because I think that happened a couple times. I know another lady is getting, she ordered 4 books. She's getting 5.
I told her.
And I just said, I don't care. If you get an extra one, just fucking keep it.
Give it as a gift.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Re-gift that somebody for Christmas to somebody.
You're like,
start another addict.
Here's book 12. You might want to start
There's 11 more you need to go buy before you read this.
Start at the beginning, but
Yeah. And what was that? Let me see. Truck is running great. Yeah, truck's got no issues right now. I do need to get the tires rotated real bad, and I can try to figure out when I can get that done.
You should do that before we.
I know I want to do it before we go up there, but tomorrow I got to go meet Walt. I got to go to the machine shop and drop off the parts.
Well, tomorrow, call and set it up to get it done.
Wait, I'm gonna do it Saturday. I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna call Chad tomorrow and tell him, dude, because I'm be at the library. I'm gonna be like, here's the keys, dude. Rotate the tires. That's how I'm getting that done. Hell
he's
yeah.
Right next to the library.
Yeah, my tire guy's right beside the library, and he's a great dude. You know, I like living in a smaller town, and I try to deal with as many of the companies, the businesses in my small town. My accountant is over here in town. The guy I buy tires from is over there.
Jeff wants to retire, but he won't sell out.
Yeah.
He's had big companies come in and they're like, oh, we're just going to demo. He's like, no, I want to sell to somebody who's going to take care of my company.
The Umatilla Baptist Church wanted to buy his property because they built a school. The Umatilla Baptist Church has exploded into this behemoth thing. And they're like, we really want your lot. And he's like, well, I gave you a price. And they're like, yeah, but we don't want to pay that because we're going to demo all the buildings. We need the land. And he's like, I don't care. He's like, that's the price. And if you want it, you will buy it. And if you don't, you won't.
He didn't want to sell to them.
And they didn't. So, I mean, you know, and yeah, Patrick, I saw they did the rental car and like a jackass. Yes, we're going to definitely go to Salem while we're up there for sure. We got to go buy old bunghole liquors and let Mel get another t-shirt.
Yeah, I lost that t-shirt.
Check on your Visa card benefits if you have one. They used to include free insurance for car rentals. Really? Interesting. Just get out of the rush. When is book 13 coming out? You think you're the first one to already do that? I'm just telling you guys the same thing I've always said. The 32nd of Nebuary.
I tell everybody when they ask that, I'm like, no book for you. And then today I was talking to Nick and said, I just finished listening to the book. And now I'm like, where's book 13? Where is it? Because, you know.
Opie, do you have a library card? More importantly, do you know how to read?
We do not have library cards. We don't.
I don't go to the library. I have the internet. What the hell do I need a library for? Yeah. Kirk's telling you early happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Egghead says, hit the Boston Sail Loft for some amazing clam chowder. The potato skins are some of the best I've ever had as well. All right, I might have to, the Sail Loft, because I do like New England clam chowder. I'm a chowder fan.
He is.
So I might have to try that.
Had to get the recipe on how to make it. If all I have is freeze-dried shit, how do I make New England clam chowder? You know, which I had the recipe.
She gave
us.
A
couple people gave me.
Was that Charles? Yeah, Charles Probst. Yeah. Some more cookbook stuff there too for the cookbook. And I'm glad you guys are all liking book 12. I'll give you a heads up. 13 is going to be the pedal to the floor out of the gate, and it's going to stay that way to the very end. And you guys are probably gonna hate the end, or you might actually love the end. I don't know. It's going to be one or two things.
Somebody asked him today about killing me off in the books, which was so fucking funny, because today I was thinking, like, could he kill me off? He could kill me off in the books. What would happen? But you were like, they wanted you to write it have me read it and
Yeah.
get my reaction.
Film her reaction and then show it to you guys. And I was like, there's no way she would let that video be put up to start with, because she wouldn't be happy about that.
I would believe it. I mean,
you would believe it. You'd be crying and shit. And
like, oh, it took you this long to kill me?
Took you this long to kill me. Well, that's good. No, because in the book, you would just disappear. And we'd never know where you went. Disappearance, not divorce. And yeah, Tim pretty much recovered from this. I mean, not really. I'll never have back all the shit I lost, but yeah, we're good from that. Moving on. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. So
yeah, you can't kill me off in the books unless you kill yourself immediately after, because that's the way it works.
I don't have suicidal tendencies. Let me say that again. I do not have suicidal tendencies.
That's true.
So yeah, just in case you missed it, I do not have suicidal tendencies. I like being a pain in the ass to people. Nick, so right now I wasn't saying that because of you. Actually. I was saying that for the others.
Yeah.
Right now I'm finishing up my Rambling Man, expanding that, making it a full novel. That'll come out because it's almost done. And I began the very beginnings, a couple of pages of book 13. So Rambling Man's the focus, though. Trying to get that knocked out. But I'm going to be messing with 13 because ideas keep coming to me and I'm having to jot notes down for some cool shit. Like, I try to think the big picture in the books. It's not always the action and the that kind of stuff. To me, that it's more that you're trying to put society back together and the little things that happen are what's cool to me. I got a eyelash that's driving me crazy. But book 13 is an action-packed book. It's going to be a lot of shit going on.
You're not going back to Orlando, like in book 13, like my mom. You're not going back.
She wouldn't be there a year later.
She might be.
No, she wouldn't be. I know your mother. She wouldn't have survived the first 30 days. She wouldn't have.
Listen, this is fiction.
Yeah, but I write faction. That's unbelievable fiction. I love your mom to death. I do, but she wouldn't still be there a year later. Just it'd make your mom happy. Your mom don't
make Mel happy.
Oh, really?
In the books, that she found her mother.
Well, when we started the series,
I don't have any control over what he writes. I have no. And
she can offer input,
and
I'm free to ignore the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So, but no, because when I write, Mel always reads, and she always comes up with valid points, and always ways to make something a little bit better. And so yeah, no, you help, and it's great to have her read it because I don't reread shit. I'm one and done. I mean, and I know it sounds silly to say that, but guys, I literally write these books in a one pass. There's no, I'm finished with it. Let me go back and do my rewrite. I hear writers talk about it all the time, and I don't do that shit.
Do that. I want to listen. It's on Audible. I have it right now. I want to listen to it. I can't listen to it. I can't find my headphones. Around him, he's like, I don't want to hear that shit. I wrote it. I don't read it.
That's a good idea, Joanne.
I just finished
the Cheers bar. Go to the Cheers bar. Cheers, because it's in Bond. We got to do that.
Cheers.
Yeah, we got to go. That's a cool idea, Joanna. We're gonna put that on there.
I'll text. About it. Yeah. Do that.
Mel found a beer. Oh, you found a beer bread recipe. That beer bread was good.
That was amazing. Yeah.
So.
Well, it was cold. Maybe with cold 45. So yeah, it was pretty good.
But anyway, back to the books. I hear writers. And I was talking to one recently that said he was on the 6th rewrite of his book, and then I was like, why are you doing that? Well, I'm trying to get it. I'm like, you're wasting your fucking time, dude. I said, first, if you don't have enough faith in it, that it's a good story to put out, how the hell do you expect the readers to? And I'm not being cocky when I say these things. It's just I learned early on, my first idea was my best idea, and I stick with that. So I write it once, and then the editors get involved, and then a bunch of shit happens then. But there's no second, third rewrites and all this other garbage.
He has an idea, and I'm like, that's a great idea. And he's like, that's the only kind I have. I've heard that 40 million times.
Come
That's
on.
the only
I
kind
don't
I
stay
have
up more than 1,000,000 times a year. You can't claim
in
that.
my life, in our lives.
Well, we
Our
had
lives.
35 years together. 40 million is more than 1,000,000 a year.
Yeah.
I don't say it that often. But true. Only kind of idea I have are great ideas.
That's true.
Patrick, when you see Joe, tell him I said, "Sup, man." He's good people. I love hanging out with him.
Nice, yes.
I love hanging out with Joe.
Mhm.
Looking for the Rambling Man, but I haven't found it. Don't worry about Rambling Man. It's not ready yet. You can buy the novella right now, but I'm taking it down. I'm going to kill it.
Yeah, I was going to say it's on Kindle, but
You're going to want to
do
read
that.
it as a
Don't do
novel.
that, you know.
Because really, you only get, in the novella, you get a piece of the story. Plus, I've got to put a whole prequel in there that explains this, because that book was written set in the world of the Jakarta pandemic by Stephen Conklin.
Mhm.
So I got to explain the whole backstory of that shit to you so the reader understands what's going on. Paula says, "I'd kill my husband off in the first chapter."
No, not mine. He seems so nice.
Yeah, if you killed Mel in the books, Morgan would lose his mind and kill everyone. Yeah, Morgan would go dark quick.
Not
Yeah.
if he killed me. If somebody else killed me, maybe. But if he killed
Well,
me.
he's talking about me as the writer killed you off. Then Morgan would,
Oh.
as the character. Let's see. Yeah, the Porky thing was fun. There's going to be some. I'm going to give you one word from book 13, which will become a common thread moving forward for several books. And that word is warlord. I'll give you that one. And boy, do we have some fun with them.
Who wants to be a warlord?
I will be when it's fashionable to be a warlord. I will be a benevolent warlord, but I will be a warlord. Raymond Gibbs. I need a favor. Can you please valid me? I have moved to a fish camp and have my new peeps reading your books. Things are going good, but I have 20 peeps watching the live. Oh, hell yeah, Raymond. What's up, man?
Hey.
Validate, I'm guessing what you're saying. And yes, all right. If you guys are hanging out with
At a fish camp? Why aren't we there?
Yeah, right. Why aren't we hanging out? He's good people and solid. So shit, dude. I'll come down to the fish camp, hang out. You know me, I'm easy. Timothy Ayers, signed copies will be available. We're waiting on another order. That went way better. I don't know if I would say better. They sold out faster than I thought they would. The process was a bit clunky on our end. And those of you that ordered, give it a week because everything's shipped. If you don't see your book, holler at me. We have tracking. We can look into them. We're checking on some orders. As a matter of fact, Russ or Teresa, I know you're watching. Teresa, I sent you a couple emails today about some other orders from the website that we need to look into. So watch the website. What's going to happen is you can order book 12 off the website. And that was the only one. But I've got a book order coming. And once they're all here, I'm going to put all the books up. You'll be able to order all of them signed and the box set, which is currently there, but needs to be listed as sold out because it is sold out right now, except for the 2 for today. That's why it's sold out now. I had 2. And then you'll be able to check the site, and if it says in stock, they're in stock. You'll be able to order, and there won't be no questioning or goofy fuckery afoot. Teresa's been busy reading book 12. Check your email. Greg Clark, we got another Aussie. All right, man.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Welcome to the Chit Show. Shelly Tyler Williams.
Hey, how are you doing?
Excuse me. Do you create an outline? Maureen, no, I do not create an outline. I just literally kind of go with the flow. I follow them around in my head. And it's weird because sometimes I'll have an idea as I'm writing, and I'll have an idea for a scene, and I'll write that scene. But then I'll cut it and stick it on a blank document on my other monitor because I don't know where it's going to fit into this story. And I have to wait and see if it fits in someplace. So I do stuff like that. But I don't outline. I really don't look ahead that much. I just follow those guys around and write down what they're up to because they're always up to some shit. So.
September 13th. 2024 is the next. Somebody said that's when your next book will come out. The book 13 should come out on Friday the 13th, which is September.
Well, that's not going to happen.
2024.
I'm not putting. There's going to be several books come out before before I get to that date, and book 13 will be out before then.
Yeah, that's
well, I don't know. We'll have to see. My goal is way earlier than that. My goal is closer to June for book 13, guys. Yeah. I know that sounds far the fuck away, but it's a lot of shit goes into it, especially now with the process we're using with professionals. I think the books, as you're reading them, hopefully you're finding less errors. That was a big goal of mine. That's why I hired a professional editor. And I think the formatting looks cool. The book's interior is way different. You guys see them, It looks like I do this for a living now, Oh my God. Are you the guy that writes books? What month were you on the calendar, Pete? I mean, I know you're on the fireman's calendar.
Is he? I haven't seen that one.
Maybe that Mel's mom was taken to a camp by DHS and she was repatriated back from elsewhere in the country. You're not helping me. Really, Chris, you're not helping me. And James says the liberals are destroying Massachusetts. My city, New Bedford, is a sanctuary city now. Yeah. But I'll tell you this. If your city, any city, receives any federal funding whatsoever, they're a sanctuary city. Believe it or not. Let me see. I'm just trying to catch up with messages, guys. Coding Chalice, what's up, man?
Matthew King, what's your wife's name?
Where do you see him at?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah,
Where we're going.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm caught up to here. That's where I'm at. Let me see. Egghead says Bull and Finch has the sign and a Great Northern Burger, but their bar doesn't look like the show. The one in Faneuil Hall is more of a replica of the layout from the show. Oh yeah. Well, screw it. Why don't I just go to the replica? Check out the Sturbridge Village in Sturbridge, Mass. 1830s Quaker Village. That'd be cool. That'd be actually a good place to get some good ideas. Good ideas. Noah Crockett, dude. We have been talking about you. Yeah, you've been at the point of conversation. Mine just happens to be laying on my desk at the moment.
What is that? You've
been a topic of conversation quite a bit lately. Now that the website's up and actually is functional and the store's working.
I'm quite, yeah.
Do you have his number?
Yeah.
You have his phone number, I'm saying. No, dude, PM me one of us your phone number because I don't want to keep doing this shit.
Talking about this.
It's something we want to.
Live.
Yeah.
Out.
But send us a phone number because this will happen faster over the phone if I'm talking to you. Trust me. Than us trying to.
You said 4 days ago you were going to contact him.
I went through all my social media messages today for the first time in forever because guys, I got to where I hated Facebook, social media in general. It really does just suck your life away. It's a waste of your time in most regards. You're not doing anything there. You're not learning anything there.
That's not true.
No, I'm saying for the bulk of what's on social media. There's
your social media is why people are here.
I'm talking in the overall. I'm not talking about.
Okay,
but it's just a time suck, and I really got to dread it. And it's taken me a while to get out of dreading it. So I really got back in today. I answered every message I had. And I will stay on top of them. And you're going to start seeing me post tomorrow. You're going to start seeing stuff pop up again. Because I'm going to get back to it. And Jeremy Siebers, hey, I do a loan again. I don't have a problem with that. Depends on where they were going. I'm not doing anything. Well, I would love to see a loan do their thing in a tropical setting. So that you actually had some tools. Put you someplace with a good bamboo supply and see what people come up with. I think that'd be awesome. I will be part of an upcoming show though. I can't talk about it yet, but that's coming. From the sounds of it, this is going to happen, and I don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet, but I think it's going to be fun, and it'll be done up in the Tennessee area, so that'll be fun.
Tennessee.
You
have to be in Tennessee. How do you have to be in Tennessee?
I have a camper. I can go wherever the fuck I want.
That's fucking true.
That's right. I'm ready for number 13, man. I love this series so much. Thank you for doing it. Well, thank you. Randy. I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I mean, I promise you I'm gonna get 13 out faster. I'm back on a better working track right now. I'm getting more work done each day.
We got a lot of work done on Rambling Man today.
Yeah.
We started that.
Yeah. And going through all of my social media, which took hours upon hours. North End is amazing Italian food, of course. You have to snag cannoli at Mike's Pastries. Oh, I love a cannoli, man. I'll find a cannoli.
Do you know we were married?
Gloucester. Going up to Gloucester.
How many years were we married? When I found out you actually fucking loved cannolis, and I'm like, I've never seen you eat one.
Well, they're not the kind of thing I go looking for because I know I like them. Yeah, it's why I don't buy. You never see me hardly. I don't buy candy bars or junk food, do I? I don't get desserts because I like it. Because if it's there, I'm gonna eat the shit. That's why I don't order it because I don't need extra. Who we got? Yoder in the house.
Hello.
Yep, Yoder's in the house. Hey, come to the library Saturday in Umatilla, dude. Gonna be there doing a book signing.
Yeah, 12:30. Pizza. They're doing pizza.
Just finished exploring home today. Way to leave me hanging. Well, that is the goal: is to leave you guys hanging so that you always want more book. Eric, television show stuff is still underway. There's things happening we can't talk about right now
because the strikes are over.
The strikes are over, but there's a. Well, I'm making a big play on something on it right now that as soon as that is done and that's happening, then we'll be able to do something else. So it's coming. Maybe this will be the year for it. Maybe 2024 is the year. I don't know. But we will be in a better position.
Knock on wood.
Come January.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Come
on. Let me see. Take the duck tour. Oh, the duck boats. Yeah, I've seen those. We bought. Remember, we bought the kids last time we were there. We bought the kids a book about the ducklings. Oh, remember the duck, and it had the duck boats in it too. Yes. We bought them a book, kids book, and that's how long ago we were there. They were little people. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and if internet is any, you were here, dude. Why didn't you get one? Bobby, you were here at the house. And you didn't get the come over to the library Saturday and I'll give you one, or I'll come to your house and get to you. You were here. You should have got one. You could have said, "You got any books?" And you got to remind me. He's not. I'm not the guy that always thinks to offer them because I'll give them away. Yeah. If you show up, I'll give you one. But it doesn't enter my head to think that somebody might want one, and I never think of it that way. So you got to remind. Got to remind me. And if our video audio gets weird, we are experimenting with internet again tonight, so we're going to find out how this goes. Cheryl, I don't know about genius, creative, yes, yeah, definitely creative. I'm jealous. Mel gets the mini 249s. Gotta love that 249 para, man. That thing's the shit. We're gonna hope. Well, next year, on our way out west, we're going to be making a trip to Wyoming and then out to Idaho as well. But when we go through, we're going through Kansas. We're going to stop at my buddy's house who has one of those.
I shot it.
I got video of her shooting it. We probably need to repost that video because we reenacted a scene from Book 11 where Carl is teaching Mel to shoot the mini.
Yeah.
So she's laying behind the weapon. He's laying on like one shoulder.
Motherfucker, die.
And he's telling her to say, "Die, motherfucker, die, die, motherfucker, die." And it's all on video. So we actually did the scene out of the book. It was pretty cool. So another day. I saw Gloucester. I even mentioned Gloucester. We're going up to Gloucester.
In Boston?
It's on the coast. Because Boston, it's on the East Coast too. Not just New York.
Listen, fuck you. I knew Boston was on the East Coast, okay? It was New York.
Oh, excuse me.
No. We've already established this.
We knew you didn't know where New York was. I just thought maybe you didn't know where Boston was either.
No, I know it was sort of on the East Coast.
I knew it was sort of on the East Coast. And there's maps on the wall.
I know. I come in here all the time and look at it. Thank you, Roger.
And Shannon Showmaker, yes, there will be more books.
Not in the near future.
Will Charlie end up meeting Morgan in the the family. There will be a collision. I don't know when exactly or how exactly, but me and Walt were talking about it today, and I'm going to see him tomorrow. We'll talk about it again. And I'll find out for you, Mark Young. I'll try to get you guys a date because I know he's working. But he's got some family issues at the moment that he's dealing with, some medical stuff, not on him or nothing, but it's causing him some having to consume their time. Let's put it that way.
Matthew King, I was asking what your wife's name was. Hey, Pete.
Wayne is going to have Sawyers.
Book
Book 3. You got a long way to go. You're lucky, Mike. Book 3? Shit, y'all are. If you're only reading book 3, you guys are lucky. It was an analyst day.
Sawyer's Humans.
That is not a sight anyone should see. I even close my eyes when I get naked. Yeah. And yes, Jay, rings. You got yours on?
I don't take it off.
Yeah, Mel never takes hers off. So we will have these. No, turn it right there. Yeah, just hold still. It'll focus on it. Let's see. Well, come back a little bit. They don't want to focus on it. But inside the band, too, it says 6 Emperor Tyrannus as well.
Right. It's got red, white, and blue.
Well, no, we're not doing the jewels. No, we don't have those.
Okay,
They're just going to be the ring.
So,
And they're not that expensive, but they're sterling silver.
yeah,
They're great rings.
And they say death to tyranny.
Death to tyrants.
Whatever.
That's well.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me
Isn't
see.
it?
Tim Caldwell, what's up, man? Later, Dennis Jones. I remember signing your book for you today, bro. Deb Ryan just joining in. Yeah, I texted Chris once about meeting our mag about 10 miles from you, and he said to text Mel. For sure, dude. Like, for real. It's weird. I got 3 messages today, 3 different messages of people asking me what I would charge to come. One's in Michigan, and then there was 2 others. I don't remember where they were.
Come where?
Come to them to give a little talk kind of a thing.
Right.
And Mark, if you want me to do that, dude, yeah, you need to get let her know, because I'm finally reading messages again, so I might be caught up, but she'll see them way sooner than I do. And I'm more than happy to come, bro. I told you that. So, and the movie, we just explained what's up with the movie. I think everyone is waiting for 13. Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Can Mel do Northwest? Yeah, Franda, you know, I'm thinking of buying her a compass for Christmas.
sitting right here.
I'll have to see if Tiffany has
I know
one.
that's not.
Home front is still a
Yeah,
go.
right.
Home front. Well, I don't know. When I talked to Jeff, he said they didn't make funding, so I'm not sure if they're on or not. I need to talk to him again. Gang with us. We got property and RV vote. Cheryl, there you go. All right.
We're going to start.
We're going to be up that way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what about book 6 with well, we have to pick up some books from him.
Yeah, I got to pick up some books tomorrow from him.
Has he done book 6?
No, he's doing book 6. Pete, I wrote those 2 words today that everyone is waiting on. Still writing. That's right. That's how it works, Pete.
Yeah.
You should contact Angel Studios for movie series. Yeah,
they're really sort of religious, like.
Well, yeah. The problem is my stuff's not a good fit for them or their funding model. Or I mean, yes, I want this made into a TV show, but I know what it's worth, and I want to make the money that it's worth. I'm not looking to give it away. Somebody else sent me another one. There's an app called Tubi, which is trying to get like original content right now. But when I read their thing, they're looking for like underexposed communities. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you don't want white dudes. We're out of that one. And like I said, I gotta finish this little task that's before us at the moment. As soon as that's done, I'll be able to start giving you guys some updates on what's going on. So, because there will be stuff to tell you.
Matt, come to the library. Bring him for pizza for his birthday. 13. I can't believe it. Why it's going to be 13.
Oh, shit. Why it's going to be 13 Saturday? Bobby says, I could design you a time lock shackle for your desk. That'll help them roll out quicker. Hey, man, you talk to Kim? Wife's 13th birthday. Well, bring his ass out to the library, man. That ought to be a fun birthday for a 13-year-old boy. And then, but then I'll let you guys come over to the house and use the range if you want to after that. Oh, wait, or do we have a thing going on?
There will, anyone's.
Oh, there's
here
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah, you can use the range. That's right. Yeah.
Come hang out Saturday. We're going to be.
Mark Albritton, you're all right. You're going to be here too. How long do you think the book signing will last?
It's about an hour.
2 hours tops. You know, and they're serving pizza. The library is bringing in a bunch of pizza. So, you know.
I'm like, are you paying for that? And he's like,
I'm like, hell no, I'm not. Are the houses that Morgan and everyone live in actual houses in an area or made up? They are actual houses. They're an actual neighborhood, but the neighborhood doesn't exist in reality where it does in the books. Let me put it that way. The place is real. The layout is exact. It's just not where it says it is in the books.
right.
Gonna make me join Kick, aren't you? Oh, I hope not. Homestead, I've been into the whiskey.
Yeah,
Andrew.
We live on a dead end dirt road that we will stack bodies and burning cars at to keep people out of.
Yeah, well, no, we're dropping trees and making, making all kinds of shit. Daniel, no, his collapse is entirely different. His is financial based and stuff like that, not EMP based in 299 days. Lots of great choke points. Yeah, come up to the Black Hills. Yeah, you got choke points, all right. And nope, no solar flare got us, Patrick. I've got a friend there, Steve. The survival series changed my life. I've been prepping for years now because of your series. Thank you for teaching me. See, burnout, that's what I like to hear. That the books make people change the way that they do things, to be ready to absorb those impacts, that whether they be natural disaster, man-made bullshit. I suggest if you're on Twitter, look up my buddy Canine Reaper. He's a South African security contractor, and read his tweets and watch the videos and things that he posts. It's a bit of a looking glass into, I think, where we're headed, and it is awful. And he's living it right now.
What is it called? What?
K9 Reaper, K-9 Reaper.
Why haven't I listened to this or heard about it?
I don't know. I follow him on Twitter. And I tweet at him too. I've retweeted his stuff a lot, and you should have seen it. So,
sure.
Hey, which way is the East Coast? Where's my twins picture?
North is that way.
Yeah. I don't know who's got that picture. Who took that picture of me and him together? Someone has it.
It's on my tablet, but I don't know where my tablet is.
It's right there on that ottoman. You were sitting on it a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay, so your photo is in there. I don't know why it's not on my phone. They were all on my phone. They got moved, but we're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it to you. I promise.
Taft, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Awesome. I don't think I'm that good of a writer personally, but I'm a pretty decent storyteller. I'll claim that one. Parker says, do you know of, or could you write a book based around the knowledge you have on making soap lye, which plants to consume, making alcohol from grain, yeast for bread, etc.? Yeah, I could, but just go by the Foxfire series.
Or you actually help. There's other people you help co-write with, that have books like that.
Yeah.
What are they?
Oh shit, I can't think of that stuff right now. I don't know, but I'd look at the Foxfire series. I'll give you most of those answers you want right there. Real easy. Look up Yule Gibbons, Stalking the Wild Asparagus. Get Back to Basics, the book Back to Basics.
Oh.
That's a really good book too.
So
I don't make shit on there. I'm just giving you some stuff to look at.
This Leanne.
Leanne.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was I just fisted by Mel? You'd know. If you don't know Pete, you have problems. If you don't know that you were just fisted, then I really have questions for you. Like a lot of them.
You would know.
Work schedule this past month has been optimal. Sean, well, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Donovan says, love your book series. I drive truck over the road and listened to the first 11 books 3 times, though. And love the 12 book. Sweet, man. Glad you're enjoying them. I know a lot of truckers like it because when I'm driving, we do audiobooks usually. We're road tripping. It's generally an audiobook.
No, unless it's yours.
Then she can put on headphones and I'll listen to something else. Like I'm reading right now, I'm listening to The End of the World is Just the Beginning. And it's a great book. Raymond says, thank you for recognition. I had 20 peeps calling bullshit. Now we have 20 more angry Americans. Hell yeah. Raymond's tribe, y'all. He's our peeps for sure. So you get all your window liquors together in one place one afternoon. We'll come over and hang out for a while.
Right, yeah.
For sure.
We love to hang out.
Oh yeah. That's all the people that we've met from writing these books and the stuff, and that's the best part. That's the most fun part.
Absolutely. We've only met amazing people. People are always like, I don't want to call you because I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo. We haven't really met a lot.
I've met a few. Don't get me wrong. I've met a few. A few. But yeah, 90% of the people 99% of the people we've met are awesome. And Mike, Melissa, one of these days we'll come to Illinois. I actually have a plan on how to do it. So
your grandfather did, and you could take your guns.
Yeah. Andrew Ball, good Lord. K9 Reaper is also on Council of Future Conflicts from time to time. Yep. He's a good dude. Ted Georgia, I pray.
What was that?
Someone's needing some hopes and prayers. It's a lot to read right there. I don't have time to read all of that, but Ted, I will look at that later. Let me see. I tell everyone that if they read the books, they will realize they are not read yet. Most just think they are not ready. Yeah. Ready. Yeah, you're damn right, Bobby. Even me, we know. Hang on a minute. I'm going to handle that. Yeah, I can. Yep, he's already on it. Yeah, we can't have that. That's not what this is about. Jesus, they're coming out of the woodwork. Russ, just deal with them if you would, please, sir. Yeah, there's more than one, it looks like.
Did you read the book in 2 days? Or listen to it in 2 days?
Oh, yeah. Who did it in 2 days?
I didn't.
Oh.
Right there.
I read it in 2 days. Can't wait to see what happens next. Caleb, yeah. So did you do? He must have read it. Otherwise, he'd have said he listened to it. The cliffhanger thing has got to go, bro. I ain't been Franklin Horton so hard since Franklin Horton did it. I don't know. I kind of like those endings. I kind of dig it.
Much about cliffhangers,
Yeah. Sorry, we're trying to get the spamming people out of the comment section. Matt, it wouldn't be nearly as fun if we didn't have Weird. That's for sure. Do you have plans to tour? We're just in Louisiana, Taff. We were just there for a couple of weeks.
Listen, yeah, but it's not like we were visiting.
No,
it was with my mother and my sister,
and in my truck, and then our anniversary.
God, yeah. It was,
So Dan, yeah, hell yeah. And for those of you who have your ham license, like Joanna Wallace, you guys should be checking in on the Stump Knocker Net Monday nights at 8. Let me see here.
I don't have a radio.
Yeah, you do.
I can't even remember my call sign.
Well, I really can't do much for you there. I'm looking for something I want to put.
KQ4LYU.
There you go. You remember it.
But
somewhere in here I have a thing for this.
For what?
For
what?
Dun, dun, dun. When I find it, you will know. Where the hell is it? Stump Knocker. Oh, there it is. Right there. Bam. So, yeah. So you can check out Stump Knocker. There we go. Monday nights, 8 p.m. Usually Holly and Russ are handling all this shit. On on the TGIF network or Grandmeister in the Stump Knocker net. And check in. We had like 18 the other night. We're finally getting people in the mountain time zone. So we're pretty much covering the entire US now with folks checking in, which is pretty cool.
In Australia. 2 people from Australia.
No, Dan's our only Aussie right now. Dan checks in almost every week. He checks in.
Or was somebody on here?
There's somebody else from Australia here.
Okay. Maybe that's
Derek Gilbert. Yeah, we were down. Well, we were over in Stark, so we were out west. But shit, we were there for a couple weeks. Boyd Craven's way worse with the cliffhangers. Yeah. Building community. Well, that's what it's about, right? Because you know you're going to need them. So you're going to need them. Any plans coming to Northern Arizona burnout? We are considering a trip to Arizona right now.
I'm going to be in Scottsdale, February 3rd.
I love how she says it's like it's fact.
Post Malone's playing there.
Like you just saw him.
Not recently. Like, how long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
Okay. Well, so this year, this up and coming year, I want to be in Scottsdale.
So we'll probably be out that way. And Cheryl, antennas, you can make your own. You don't need to buy antennas. So, especially for HF. I mean HF, not VHF. HF, build your own. Go to Brush Beater's store, and there's a book in there. I'll tell you how to build your own antennas. Thank you, Nick, and just haven't looked up. Okay, Joanna. So you've got your Pi Star. All you have to do literally is plug that thing in, power it up, and turn on your radio. It's all you got to do. And you're in, you're on. And if you do all that and it's not working, call me. We'll come over, we'll hang out, and I'll fix it, and we'll get you on the radio. So today is Thursday. You got 3 days till Monday.
Wait,
Plug the damn thing in.
We're leaving. Yeah.
Don't matter. My Pi Star goes with me.
Right.
What's the frequency? I'm a license, but I can listen on my hand. Tap. It's DMR, so you got to have a Pi Star set up using the internet, which is why just using handhelds, I'm able to talk to guys in Australia and Arizona and all over the country. But it's DMR. You can go to Nick's site, Fortune Favors the Prepared, and read up on the stuff in there. He's also the guy that makes all of the, or not makes, but he'll program radios and Pi Stars and everything and send them to you. So they're set up and ready out of the box. So is T hiding in here? Shane Frazier. What's up, Shane? That's the Frazier's we hang out with when we go to Louisiana. Love them guys. Thank you, Bud, for you guys hosting us again. I know you weren't around much. We weren't around much. But
chill forever. But when I saw Zachary Ald, oh, your book went out.
Yeah, Zach, your book definitely went out. So let's see. If you want to get the UP of Michigan, have a place for you to crash. Always welcome. Someone's wanting us to come up to Michigan and give a talk. I'm negotiating that right now. So it's likely.
I've been to Michigan.
No, you have not been to Michigan. Not been to Michigan. Park your rig on my mountaintop. Off-grid power and water, great fields of fire. I even have range stakes to help with poor eyesight. Well, all right, Ron. Shit, drop me a pin, bro.
Or message me. Are we friends on Facebook? Come on. You got a mountaintop? He wants a mountaintop.
I do want. I want
He's always wanted a mountaintop.
An entire mountaintop.
Just like 200 acres top of the mountain.
Man, here, who asked us then? Right there is where you go to get your Pi Star. Check with him and see if he has them. And that pricing and everything is through Nick. I don't get involved. That's all for Nick. You're going to order through him. He makes the money, not me. So, and he's a good guy. He's a great guy. So definitely someone to support. He does a lot for us.
Community, yeah.
He does a lot for this community. Let me see. Brush Beater's an awesome dude. Smart as well. Yeah. Well, he's like a brother to me, that guy. So. Oh, Tiffany is printing shirts and stuff now, huh? Nice. Nice. Well, that's cool. We'll have to keep that in mind. Let me see. Colorado Springs in the house. By the way, book 12 stuff has me wanting to go back to Juniper Springs again in 24. Going to have to hit that lazy river down that way this time around. Yeah, that one's again. That's more of a kayak canoe kind of lazy river. You're not really going to want to tube that one.
Where?
Juniper. There's a lot of blowdowns and shit in that water. And then in the book, in book 12, I'm going to give you guys one thing. Duke mispronounces a word that Dalton says. And I want to tell you how he said it, how Dalton says it. So when you read it this way, or you'll hear it in your head. Because Dalton hates the state of Florida, as you guys know. And he doesn't say alligators. He calls them alligators. So when you see that in the book, I went back and forth with the editors on this one for a long time on how to write that so it be said that way. But Duke kind of got it, but he messed it up. But it's alligators. And Juniper Run is chock-a-block full of alligators. So I wouldn't want to be on a tube there. Deadwood, South Dakota. Oh, shit, Deadwood. I love Deadwood, man. I do. I love the casinos in Deadwood. I love that little town. I like the cemetery. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to be going to Wyoming in the summer. We'll come through.
We?
Yes, we are. Please come to Michigan. We'll get up there, Patrick, one way or another, man. Yes, Andrew, I put that out on Twitter. His Signals Intelligence Handbook, the Guerrilla's Guide to the Signals Intelligence, is out. I'll post it up on Facebook in a little while. Go out and grab it. Grab any book that he has written. You're not going to go wrong.
Who's written?
Matt.
Oh,
Brush Beater.
Yeah.
Or just your sizes. XL for me is small for her, man.
He doesn't wear t-shirts.
I don't wear t-shirts though. So
at all.
Do you say when you're going to Northern Arizona, so step a little east and visit me? Oh, Shelly, when we come out that way, trust me, we're coming to see you. Don't worry. And you guys, you'll always know whenever we do this stuff. We'll let you know where we're going, and then if you throw your hat in the ring for drop by and stay a minute, we will.
Listen, if we drive 15 hours and you're 4 hours away from us, you might have to drive to see us.
But if they're on the way to where we're going, I'm saying.
Of course, if you're on the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, Egghead is even backing up Canine Reaper. Follow him on Twitter, guys. Highly recommend it. You'll see some terrible shit, for real. But it's a glimpse into what's coming here. Only 16 acres, Ron. Well,
That's
a nice chunk.
Yeah.
I might be a little behind. Had to pause because the wife came in the door. Andrew. Okay. Yeah. I made a couple plaques years ago that are in Deadwood. Oh, I got some pictures sent to me. Damn it, they're not on this computer. I'm gonna put them on Facebook. I got some pictures sent to me when we were at Fallout that are a guy holding up a poster of Going Home book cover in front of the McMurdo Station sign in the Arctic.
Oh, in the Arctic, yeah.
There's a poster of Going Home cover hanging and copies of the books at McMurdo Station. I sent that out to them years ago, and still there, from what I understand.
Flew your flag in Iraq?
Well, no, I have a flag, not my flag. I have a flag that was sent to me by a guy in the State Department with the certificate, the whole shit. The flag was flown over the embassy in Iraq. What's the name of the damn city? I can't think of it.
I wouldn't know.
I can't. I don't know why I can't think of the capital.
No, I wouldn't know.
In the green zone. Anyway, it was flown over our embassy in Baghdad. Thank you. In Baghdad and by the Marine Corps, which they actually put Angry American on it, which I blew my mind. I didn't think they would do that, but they actually did in honor of Angry American. So, let me see. I was trying to think of back then. All right. Speak of Dalton, where has Alan run off to? He kind of got disappeared. Yeah, Alan's contracting right now, domestic training side stuff, but he's busy out doing what he does. So he is indisposed for a while. As a matter of fact, where's my phone? I sent him a text earlier. I sent him this hilarious text. I just wanted to see if he's replied back to me yet because I thought it was awesome. Okay, that's happening. And you did. Oh, look out. Damn it, man.
You don't have to.
I'm not going to read him the text. I wrote him a text that was like a letter during the Civil War from home, and he was a soldier, talking about Pa dying of the consumption, and the Yankees raided the farm and robbed the corn crib, stole all the hogs, and shot the
People
mule.
running off.
They runt off.
Runt off.
She runt off.
Runt off.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
just to make him laugh. I know he needs to. But yeah, love him like a brother. Yeah, but we're not South Africa. We have the Bill of Rights, thank goodness. Well, egghead, as you know, in mob mentality, might makes right. Actually, that's the law of nature. People can talk all the platitudes and niceties about things that they want, but nature in the natural state is the use of force daily.
That's a great saying. Might makes right.
Well, it does.
That is just like.
Well, might makes right for some and wrong for others, because for the winner, it's right, and for the loser, but that's nature.
Right.
These are indisputable laws. They're like the laws of physics, you know. You know, lions don't ask the gazelle if they want to eat for dinner. They just eat the damn gazelle if they can catch it. So this happy-lucky thing,
all animals.
yeah. This world that they're trying to make us all live in,
I want all of it.
well, it violates. You don't want none of the shit they want, but it flies in the face of the laws of nature, and it can't exist. So, Dragon Man is here. Oh, Dragon Man. Okay, and that's it. You mean yeah? Sorry, Andrew. I was running my mouth fast, but yeah, McMurdo Station in Antarctica. History is written by the winners. Nailed it. Yes, it is.
It was. Now it's written by liberals, telling our kids what they want them to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's how it's
So,
written.
survival of the fittest, exactly. And and when you hear this occupied land and stolen land, there's no such. Well, all right, there is such a thing as occupied land. Whoever's on it is occupying it. Does that make them wrong? No, it doesn't. It's because they had the ability to force whoever was here off or to assimilate to them, and they live here now. And they can only live there as long as they can defend it from everybody else.
Okay, so I was just watching on Netflix or something about an island that nobody goes to. It's been there for thousands of years. People don't go there. If they go there, they're fucking killed.
Yeah.
Because, I mean.
Oh, you're talking about the island, that little tribe. So yeah, they're.
Yes, we're not like that, unfortunately.
No, it's a small little tribe on this little island, and yeah, if you go there, they'll murk you.
Yeah.
They don't play around. They shoot arrows at boats and helicopters.
Big. They're a big island.
It's a fairly good sized island, but it's just theirs.
Yeah.
Any good books for cold weather? Get the SAS Survival Manual. That's one of the good ones on cold weather stuff. I will do that one for sure. Just let the sun. Yeah, we'll see, Andrew, how the CME plays out. There was some weirdness with that last one, like how did we only go through the tail of it? There was something there because the last CME actually moved faster than the speed of light. We don't know how that's possible, but it did it. And the brunt of the CME passed the Earth, and all we did was move through the tail of the damn thing. There's a lot of questions still floating around about that one. I know that. And Sean, yeah, we will try to get to Idaho in the summer. This coming summer. Yeah.
Have we been to Idaho? Never been to Idaho.
No, we've never been to Idaho. We want to.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
But that's the news from Lake Wobegon.
Yeah.
And we will be at the library Saturday, and we are leaving here Tuesday to go up to Vidalia, Georgia. We're going to stay with Paula and Brian on their property for Mel's birthday. That's where she wants to go. Yeah. And I'm going to hang out and work, hang out and fish in their ponds because They got
Yeah,
some stock
they're
ponds, so I'm
stocked.
gonna slay
She
some
caught a
fish.
9-pound bass. She's like, I caught
A 9-pound bass out of their little pond. And so we're gonna hang out with them, and then we come home. We'll be home a little bit, and we're gonna be going to Boston for this little trip. Come back from that, and after that, nothing is certain yet. But by summertime, I'm gonna wait till after mud season. I want to be in Wyoming so I can finish Western Resolve.
Okay. Well,
And then we can go to Idaho too.
well, starting in the end of January, we're going to start heading toward Arizona.
Oh, are we?
So we're going to be out that way.
Hmm.
January, February, March. We can be all up in all of that.
All up in all of that, huh? I love how she makes these plans by herself.
I'm not. I have been very, very open and honest with everyone that I want to be in Scottsdale, Arizona, February 3rd.
I know you've been very clear in what you say you want to do, but you know.
Oh, you don't have to go.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
you don't have to go. I can go by myself. I mean, I can't travel alone.
I remember you did that once. Yeah, I remember that trip. All right, y'all.
Okay.
You guys know the drill. Be good at it. Next week, no Facebook, but we will be doing Patreon. If you want to, you can join for $1. You ain't got to join for the tiers.
Patreon.
Although Thad and Up tiers do get copies of any new books that we write.
And the podcast.
And
on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, and we have the podcast on Wednesday. But Thad and Up, and you get goodies. There's some other stuff going to be heading to them soon. They just got their books shipped out as well, and I've got some goodies for them for December that I'm going to send to them that I think they're going to dig. So that's about all I got. You got anything? You guys know the drill. Then be good at it.
Peace. Well, have a good time.
Island of Misfit Toys.